Hey everybody. It's been a crazy week, crazy few days here, and I am joined by, I'm so happy and grateful to be joined by my second favorite cousin, who's calling in from Florida. Nicole, good to have you here on the KP Watershed channel.
Great to be here, Keith.
It's your first time officially on the channel. Welcome, good to have you.
Thank you.
Today was the Yankees' 10th home game in 11 days. And I, kind of to my surprise, I got a bit more attention than I've ever gotten at Yankees games before. Mostly based on wearing bright colored shirts with messages on them, which is was initially really just amusing to me. I've been delighted to hear that, you know, there's some other people out there who have gotten a kick out of it. Plenty of other people out there who are think it's obnoxious, and I don't entirely disagree with them. But a lot of questions from a lot of people, and there is a Twins fan. So for the last 4 games, the Minnesota Twins were here in New York playing the Yankees. So a Twins fan, Maija, am I saying that right, Maija?
I think so.
So
Maija, looking at you.
Yes.
Maybe it's Maya, silent J, Maya.
Oh.
Maya.
That thought had not even crossed my mind.
Well, Maya, here's looking at you.
I'll use her handle, TwinkieTown, and so she had messaged me, and I thought I replied. Maybe I didn't. It's neither here or there now. But then she writes for SB Nation, and so she posted 50 questions that she had wanted me to answer. Figured might as well, you know, just talk through it. So that's what I was thinking. It might be fun to do. What do you think?
Awesome. Yeah, no. Sounds great. I just gotta give a big shout out to Maya, TwinkieTown, for getting you to actually answer any kind of questions, because for the last 28 years that I've known you, you selectively answer maybe 2 in a conversation.
I know, and I'm agreeing to all 50. I don't want this to be a super long video. We'll try to get through it quickly, because 50 questions is a lot.
It's a lot of questions, but some of them seem pretty short.
Should we get into it? Anything else you want to say before we get into it?
Yeah, no, let's just get to it.
All right, let's bang these out.
All right, question number 1. Do you make these shirts yourself?
Yes.
2. If someone else makes them, how do you ask them for them to be made? Okay, so how do you ask for yourself to make them?
Rather than answering that, what I will say is when I buy them from Walmart, which is where I get them, I do get really weird looks from the cashier who is like, why are you buying like 8 neon yellow shirts and like an energy drink? And what I've told the cashier the last 2 times is that I'm buying them for a team, even though they're all for me. And that's, I guess, you know, it's a little bit less embarrassing than saying, oh, no, they're all for me.
It's kind of for a team, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
I just think this one's pretty funny. Does the shirt maker think you're weird?
If there was a shirt maker, I'm sure he would. And actually, yes.
Got it. How do you decide what the shirts say?
Well, I've been kind of winging it. I had a couple ideas for shirts before the season, but the first one I made up during the season was "Don't Boo Stanton," which got a good reception. And then after some people noticed "Don't Boo Stanton" on social media, I didn't want to reuse that shirt. The next game, it was just fortuitous that the Yankees called up their top prospect, whose name is Gleyber Torres. And Gleyber is a unique name. That one was kind of an easy one to come up with. I wore Happy Gleyber Day. Thank you very much. So that one also got a decent reception, and this is where I was really starting to think, you know, this could be funny to wear a different one every day. So the next game, the Yankees' first game against the Twins, you know, I was looking for another idea, and they had this player, Brian Dozier, who had at that point, 16-game hitting streak, and even longer going back to the previous season. And I wore a shirt that said, Dozier's streak ends tonight. And then he got a base hit, extending the streak, and the cameras caught me like reacting to that. So that got a big reaction, and so at that point it was like, all right, well now I gotta keep this going. It's fun kind of waiting to the last minute, yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna wear next, but yeah, that's been the process. I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't have a process, and I'm very worried about running out of ideas very soon.
Where did you get the idea to start making the shirts?
I had been wearing the neon yellow shirts last season too, but without words on them, without like phrases or messages.
I recall.
Last year was such a great season. During the off season, I was trying to think of ways, how can I possibly top the amazing, fun year the Yankees had last year? And I don't remember exactly when the thought crossed my mind. I think the inspiration may have been the character Frank from 30 Rock. He had a different hat every day with a different hat message every day. So I think that was part of the inspiration. And then, it was very amusing to me, even when nobody noticed. But then once people started noticing and getting a kick out of it, then that made it that much more fun. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you sort of already answered this, but how long have you been making and wearing these shirts?
Just since the start of this season.
Nice. Do you have a real theme?
Nice. Do I have a real theme?
Do the shirts have theme to them?
Yes.
Baseball.
Yeah, that works. I was thinking more like the person wearing this shirt is a weirdo.
Also, a very real theme. How much does each shirt cost you?
They're really cheap. I've been getting them from Walmart. I can probably get them cheaper online now that I need more. The cheapest ones, I've tried a few different kinds from Walmart. The cheapest ones are like $2.50. They come in a 2-pack for $5.
Wow, that is cheap.
But those are really thick cotton, and they have a pocket, so they're not ideal. My favorite ones are like breathable, like kind of not just like 100% cotton, but those are $11.
Well, from me to you, I don't know anything about making shirts the way you're making them, but you may want to invest in a Cricut. It'll be a large upfront cost for you, but you basically can just go to the craft store and buy some vinyl, and the Cricut will cut out the letters, and then you just stick it on the shirt.
A Cricut?
Yeah.
How do you know this? I've never heard of this.
They're all the rage these days.
Oh.
I will send you the link to purchase one.
All right. This sounds like it'll be hugely helpful.
Yeah, no, hugely helpful. Time saving.
So as far as the shirt prices, the middle ground, the ones that are cotton but no pocket, I think are like $4, and those are the ones I've gotten the most often. But it's tough because Walmart doesn't have unlimited neon yellow shirts in my size, so they usually only have like 1 or 2. So I'll have to usually mix and match from a few different styles, different prices.
Are you open to like switching up the color, or it has to be?
Good question. I guess yes. I am open to switching up the color. It's...
Wow. You heard it here first, folks.
I don't know. I told someone that today, and they were like, the guy was like, "No way, you cannot do that. You got to stick with it now." But
I think you would be equally as effective in a hot pink or just a loud neon color is acceptable.
I think I agree. I don't like to, put limits on things, especially colors. I had been thinking like the hot pink, they do breast cancer awareness weekend. That's coming up, so pink would be cool for that. The players all wear pink. And it's just, I don't know, it is kind of like an obnoxiously bright neon. I don't know, I'm very on the fence about that right now. I think I would keep the neon yellow cap though. I think that's here to stay.
Clutch.
Thanks.
Yeah. How do you get them done so fast?
It's not too hard. Practice makes perfect. I'm getting a little bit faster with each one. It doesn't take more than half an hour tops. Usually even faster than that.
Wow.
You sound really impressed.
Yeah, no, it's super impressive. $4 shirts with that quick turnaround time.
Yeah, the letters are only like $2.
Sounds like sweatshop material.
Yeah, it's a good operation.
Do you work in a shirt shop?
For me, by me.
If you work in a shirt shop, where do you get these tickets?
I do not work in a shirt shop.
And now we enter like the questions that for anybody that's watching in right now, probably this is me and my family's like most anticipated answers of life. So really as eager as everybody else to get going on these next
All right,
ones.
Thanks for that build-up. And again, shout out to Maya.
Yeah. TwinkieTown. Do you have season tickets?
I do not.
Well, number 13 does not apply in this instance. Okay, my favorite. How do you afford these tickets?
I looked at getting season tickets. The Yankees are going to hate me saying this. I doubt they'll ever watch this, but they would hate me saying this if they watch it. For the vast majority of games, paying face value, you're getting ripped off. You can almost always, for 95% of the games, get tickets for way below face value in the secondhand market, especially if you wait until the last minute, which I usually do. So I mix and match that way. You know, I'm always following the ticket prices. Sometimes I'll buy and sell tickets, and I'll keep, you know, an extra that way. And then also, by going to so many games last year and in previous years, I've been lucky to meet some other great Yankees fans, some of whom do have season ticket packages or 20-game packages, 25-game packages, and they're all great. We get along, and they know I'm a diehard fan. So when they've got extras, I'm one of the people they'll call up first to see if I want to buy one, you know, for less than face, or if they're desperate and they're just giving them away. So I get to mix and match, and that's how I get to move around a bit too, which is nice. And you know, that's part of the fun too. Scrambling to make a T-shirt, scrambling to figure out where my ticket's going to be, and it's, you know, it's never hard to find one, especially because of the way the Yankees have their Legends section set up, where there's always empty seats there and always lots of unsold tickets. So it's easy to kind of navigate what's out there and find better deals than what I would get if I were to buy a season package.
The next question, which may be the most crucial, can Maya and I borrow some money?
No.
All right, on to the next one. Sorry, Maya.
I think I might owe you money.
It's entirely possible. It's also entirely possible that I owe you money, so I guess we'll just like get a drink this weekend and call it even.
Deal.
All right. What do you do with the shirts after the game?
I have a big pile of shirts that I need to wash right now, and after the last series, I just hung them up, but I'm running out of closet space fast. So I'll have to figure out something because I got a pretty small apartment.
Sell that shit, dude.
Sell them?
Yeah.
I don't think people would want them, but yeah, that's not a bad idea, putting them up on eBay or something.
Maybe they don't want the one that you like sweat in all day, but you can make one that's just like it, and I'm sure somebody would buy it.
Well, I mean, I sweat in all of the ones that I make all day.
Okay, so maybe let's not sell those.
Okay. Well, I don't make extras that I don't wear. Is that you're suggesting I should like start like an Etsy, basically?
Yeah, for you, by you, for everyone, by you.
I mean,
something to consider for the
okay, I'll take that. Yep, noted.